close to the most embarrassing day of my football life, the way we got beaten in the scoreboard in the grand final like that. At Valleys in '79, you know, we were better than we tried our hearts out and got beaten by 20 odd points, but this one's 40 odd points, and we didn't try our hearts out. So I went back. A few people at Souths weren't real happy with me on the board, but Tony Tester again come to the forefront for me, stuck with me, had confidence and belief in me.
Wayne, Souths have made the grand final today, but only played one game in the last 4 weeks. Do you see that as a problem to the side?
No, not at all. We've covered that in our training and our preparation, so that won't be an excuse to that if we get beaten.
We had a replay of last year's grand final, 42-8, Wynnum Manly won it. Is this side a better side that you got this year than the one last year?
It's a better team, David.
Well, there they are, the Magpies taking the field, and all eyes on the tunnel now to see whether big Mal Meninga will come out for Souths. Under a severe injury cloud prior to the match. There he is, the big fella, and he comes onto the field. Of course, he's had injections in that knee, and good news for the Magpies that Mal Meninga is able to take the field in his grand finals.
It's a bit risky, that pass picked up by Meninga. Meninga, oh, look at that. Players bouncing, players off there. So there's Meninga, and starts to get going, Meninga. Look at Meninga tripping, getting over that park, over that area.
Yeah, and Gary Belcher was the height of he's a wonderful player, Gary Belcher.
And switch back to Jackson on that blind side. Peter Jackson tries to get he does get his pass away to the fullback up there. Fullback gets his back. Yes, he broke away from that tackle, Belcher. Belcher did very well then. He was stopped several times, it seemed.
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson in the centres and found the gap there between Dowling and another player up there. And a good run from Peter Jackson.
There was only 4 of them from the '84 team that played in the '85 grand final. I knew I had to have a clean out. I got lucky with a few players. Got a guy named Wayne Cullen come up from Sydney. Played a bit of first grade down there. He made a huge difference. And Chris Phelan came back from England. Chris turned up with a knee that you couldn't walk on, let alone play on, but he played his heart out for us. And I attribute him as much as anybody to our success in '85. He just gave us the toughness that we needed. And Eddie Muller, Scott Tronk, Mark Meskel lost some weight and stopped eating. I talked to him once about his eating habits, and he said, "Oh, coach," he said, "I get up in the middle of the night," he said, "and I hear the fridge calling me." He was serious.
Straight on to Meskel again, so he said, "Oh, here we go again." And he said, "Away I go, leave it, would you?" Over the halfway mark, look at him striding out. And he's 11 metres inside Wynnum Manly territory.
You know, we had good players, but they had a state of origin team there. And Johnny Elias made the break. You know, he didn't turn up the day before training. He missed the training. Well, he turned up late. Oh, I nearly killed him. But I wasn't going to drop him.
French sends it on to Elias. Elias starting to move now, running strong. Look at John Elias over the quarter line. The pass comes back inside now to Norm Carr. Gets up off the ground. Carr, can he keep going? And he got the ball down. Norm Carr, yes he did. It's a try to Norm Carr, and the Magpies lead by 8 points to 2.
Great try from South.
But we could only ever beat them once. I had a plan how to beat them, and I kind of enacted that all year. I knew they were the team we had to beat, and I knew we could only beat them once in the final. So they lost a number of players halfway through the season when they had a tour overseas or to New Zealand, the state of origin. You know, Gene and Wally and all those guys had 6 or 7 origin players. They lost a few points, so they finished. I think they finished 3rd actually. And we played brothers and 1-2, and we went straight to the grand final.
I don't know how Miles got that one away, across the doors to Lewis. Lewis sends one of those long passes out wide. Tony Jamot was out there, and he gets it straight on to Brett French. Brett French starts to accelerate now, running strongly, looks for the support, and still going, still looking for the support over the halfway mark.
Look at made a tackle, Gary French, what a beauty.
It was a great game of football, it was, but we were so brave. We were so brave.
And Souths have sunk the Seagulls. The Magpies Souths have really shot down the Seagulls.
Yep, and look at the elation. There it is, I think. Souths really wanted to win that one. They tried so hard over so many years, haven't been able to do it. Look at Wayne Bennett. Congratulations, Wayne. He could feel very proud of that. A fine effort there from Wayne Bennett to get the Magpies up. Weren't favourites in the match. They wanted it more than Wynnum Manly today. They played some of the best football, finals football, some of the most controlled final football that we've seen here for a long time. Defence was magnificent. Wynnum Manly threw everything at them.
It was a big turning point for me personally. It was a great victory. It was a great team. If '85 doesn't turn out the way it did turn out, then I'm not here today.